the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
This defense for the Bears, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert.
On target to his man, Likely.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Taylor going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Jonathan Taylor,
his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Taylor.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Play action. It's Herbert. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
2nd down and goal. Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. In motion right is Robinson. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
The big story all week, Texans coach Lovie Smith making his return to Chicago. Levy, of course, the coach of the Bears from 2004 to 2012, and he was at the helm when the Bears won that NFC title in 2006. Wound up 81-63 during his tenure here in the Windy City. Then he would have that pit stop down in Tampa and then come back to the state of Illinois as the head coach of the Fighting Illini in the Big Ten before returning to the National Football League.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll drop this down to Taylor. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down. Herbert.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Those were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The Bears at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Herbert off of play action. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now with 1st and 10 at the 11. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. The run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes, complete to Hilton. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle here, it's Hilton.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. Touchdown, Bears! Allen Robinson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Herbert. Left side to Lamb. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Here's Herbert. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Herbert now. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 19 yards away. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
On second down, it's Jones. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago!
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert.
They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch him. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Finding Schultz. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes will throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. Mahomes. Finding Pittman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Mahomes to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. Able to find Thielen. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Herbert. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Herbert to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
19 yards that time for number 19. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. His pass caught at the 4. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.